creating a bestseller in a week, that seems totally impossible. My name is Sonja Piontek. I live in Singapore and I set myself the following challenge. To prove that with the right mindset, it is actually possible to do the impossible, especially during difficult times like the COVID-19 crisis we're currently facing. It's all about the mindset. So about 2 weeks ago, I was sitting down and just going, there's so many people around me that are so depressed, they're desperate, they're full of fear and negative energy. What can I do? What can I personally do to first of all help these people, but to also not let that negativity affect my own life? My own life is not easy at the moment. I'm an entrepreneur as well as a global keynote speaker, and seriously, my income has dropped down to almost zero at the moment, which is a challenge. But let a challenge not define who we are, and let a challenge not define our lives. So I said, I need to do something to actually come up with an idea that helps people be positive and have the right mindset to create massively beautiful, valuable, amazing things during this difficult time. So I set myself the following challenge: create a bestseller in a week. Now, that seems a bit impossible to do, but I said, you know what? It is possible. I will make it possible. I will prove with that project that it is possible. So last Saturday, I met with a friend, Joanne Flynn. She was part of a writing team that we put together just to get that first kick and actually have that commitment to really start. It helps to have a buddy there. So both of us sat down on the Saturday morning, opened our laptops, and there was nothing like a blank sheet of white paper. So on that Saturday, the first few tasks that I went through was basically defining the objective, really nailing it. What was it that I wanted to achieve with it? I didn't just want to prove that point of it is possible. I wanted to put in enough value into that book that it really helped the readers do the impossible themselves. Then it came to defining the concept and actually to start writing it. Now, one of the things I talk about in that book is that you always need to focus on your strengths. Be aware of them and then focus on them. For me, writing comes easy. So obviously, I'm not going to challenge myself with something like creating an app. For me, it was all about, let me do something that I'm good at, that I can do quickly to be able to actually manage and achieve that challenge. So I started writing. Saturday, most of the day was spent writing the book. On Sunday, it continued. So there were so many ideas that were in my head that I'd been working with that just needed to get put into that computer. So I was typing, and it was beautiful to see how the book was just coming together nicely, how one chapter after the next just appeared in front of me. It was beautiful. Towards the end of the day, I had actually created almost 50 pages of really good, valuable content. That's when I reached out to some of the contacts I have, to some of the friends internationally, to say, you know what, can I ask you for a favor? Can you quickly have a look at those 50 pages and can you give me a testimonial? Obviously, with the time constraints, this was a matter of read it, give a testimonial, but I actually need it back within 24 hours. But if people understand what it's for and why it is so important, they do it. So I got the most impressive, beautiful testimonials. Then I sent the document over to a friend in the United States. With the time difference, she could work while I was trying to get some sleep, which was amazing. So the next morning on Monday when I woke up, I had a fully edited, proofread document in front of me. Fantastic. That's one of the other chapters I talk about. Use the resources you've got. Reach out to your friends. My friend Katie did an absolutely amazing job. So on Monday, Sunday and Monday, we went through 2 rounds of editing. And yes, obviously, she found quite a lot of typos, little logical things that needed to get fixed. And so many details that just made that book even better. And it's all about just bringing it up to that next level. So there was That was the beginning of Monday, but then obviously a book is nothing without a great cover. So Monday, I reached out to some designers that I'd been working with before to just get the right person to do the cover design. The design process as such took a few hours, and it actually took a lot longer than I expected it to, because whilst the designer was good at designing factually, the ideas didn't match the project. So in the end, I had to sit down in front of PowerPoint and just basically draft my cover design myself, then give it to the designer, and basically she would then beautify it into what the cover design is now. Plus, one important topic that I totally forgot to mention. By the time we needed to design the cover, obviously the title needed to be finalized. Ultra Creativity, The Experiment. Fantastic title. I think it's very powerful, and it's using the topic ultra creativity, my core topic that I speak about as a global keynote speaker. So that pays into the whole brand building around ultra creativity. The subtitle then had to be defined. Started off with a slightly longer one and ended up, when we looked at the design, to actually just call it Creating Magic during times like COVID-19 and its aftermath. Then by that time, when we were designing the cover, I already had some of the testimonials in, so we could actually place one of the testimonials from Portfolio magazine on the title, just giving us this extra kick. So that was Monday. Again, day 3, not a lot of work, not a lot of sleep. Day 4, Tuesday, was all about getting everything set up properly on Amazon. You can't just go like, oh yeah, I've got a book, fantastic, oh dear, and what next? So you need to actually have your Amazon account. You need to have your Kindle Direct Publishing account, which I hadn't had before, because I've published a few books, but only through publishers. So this is a totally new experience for me, which is great. But when you do it for the first time, it just takes longer than if you do it for the second time. So all that setup work had to be done. On Tuesday, I worked out the overall marketing strategy, the PR strategy. And it's not just the strategy that you need to do. You obviously also need to create a lot of content, from writing a press release, marketing text, from just getting the messages right, from just having all the visuals that you need, creating video material. So a whole lot of things, because yes, it's okay to just have the book, but in order to make it into a bestseller, I need to really work on marketing in PR, because every single sale counts. In order to become a bestseller, I need as many sales as possible, as quickly as possible. Wednesday, set up a huge campaign on my CRM system, which also is something I hadn't really done often before. So that was a slight technical challenge to get all that right, but I managed to actually do it, so that we can then send out the press release, send out the marketing text to some of my contacts, who can then help amplify the message. Wednesday also was the big day when the document was actually uploaded to Amazon. Or was it, I can't remember, it might have already been on Tuesday actually. Either Tuesday or Wednesday. So the document was uploaded. It then takes up to 72 hours for Amazon to actually check it before they put it up and as published, as live. So that's a time that, where you just go, please, 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 let this all be correct. Let there not be any technical bugs. So document uploaded, all the marketing and PR strategy done, a lot of the texts written. So Thursday today was all about just getting all those messages out, getting in touch with some of the press contacts I have. Gotten a lot of very positive feedback already, engaging with my fans on social media, and it's amazing. It's beautiful to see that people are actually really inspired by the idea. I've had 3 people already that told me that they have physically sat down and started a new project based on the inspiration that they received through Ultra Creativity, the experiment. Fantastic, and it just makes me so happy. So Friday left to go, as well as Saturday. Saturday will be the big launch. So tomorrow we've got a whole lot of work to do on my internet site. So I need to just make sure that the news page is updated, that on my homepage it actually mentions the book, that it's all uploaded on, the videos are uploaded on YouTube, that I do a lot of social media posts. So it's just so many things that need to happen parallel. I need to sort of think about what I'm going to write to all my friends on WhatsApp, because obviously I need to say something nice. I need to ask them on Saturday to please click on that link and purchase the book. But it needs to be done in a nice way, and you just have to think about it beforehand. Saturday will then be basically the day of pushing it out, of just going, okay, it is live now on Amazon. Please just go in, purchase the book. But that's a lot of messages I need to send out. I need to also monitor on Amazon if we're actually making it to the rank of bestseller, which I'm very confident we will. The book is priced at $1. In some of the markets, the price has slightly adjusted. I think in Australia it's $1.70 Aussie. In Europe, I think it's a euro and a bit. Let's say plus minus $1. I don't want to make money with this. I want to inspire people during an extremely difficult time. And just looking at the feedback on social media, the book project as such, the experiment, has already inspired so many people globally. And I am so thankful that I have the skills, the strength and the confidence that I actually went on this journey. I'm just so thankful and overwhelmed and happy to be going through this amazing experiment and to be able to share it with you. So 2 more days to go. Saturday is the big day when everything is going to go live. Saturday is the big day when I will need your support. Go onto Amazon.com, look for Ultra Creativity in one word. You'll immediately see the book, and just spend that $1 and help us make this project, this experiment, a reality. Let's do it together. Let's show the world that the impossible is possible with the right mindset. Thank you so much. This is Sonja Piontek. Thank you.